I had a very busy weekend and these are some of the best parts. Enjoy. Seeing St John were just so good. Like, the whole atmosphere was incredible because it was quite a small venue. Everyone going there was like actually invested in his music rather than it just being a bunch of people that some kind of know and some kind of don't. It was just full of people who absolutely love St John. At the end of every song, everyone would just screaming his name, and it was just such a good experience to be surrounded by such a great energy. I think it took him by surprise a hell of a lot. Paused the show and he was like, I can't believe the atmosphere in here. It was quite a small venue, especially artists on his scale. Because it was so small, then I think it allowed like a really unique atmosphere, and I think that took him by surprise. St John is one of, if not my favourite artist that's currently alive. It got to the point where I made a pledge to myself. My favourite artist was X, which he then passed. And then it was Juice, which were my favourite, and he passed. And then it were Pop, and Pop died. So that only now leaves me with Polo G and St John. They were my favourite artists slash rappers. So I made a pledge to myself that next time they come to the UK, I'm going to go see them. This has been like in store for a hell of a long time. I've been really looking forward to it. I'm glad he just smashed it. I'm so glad it was as much fun as it actually were. Sometimes when you go, you build so much hype around things, you finally get there, you finally do it, and it's like, eh. But seeing St John, he killed it, and it was great. I had a proper fanboy moment. Came down to the front and ends up like touching everyone as they do, you know, throwing shirts off and towels and stuff like that. We were on the second row from the front. My girlfriend was literally right at the front. Came down, he stood right in front of us, so I was just holding his hand. I was literally holding his hand like that. I held St John's hand. That is madness. I can't believe it. I've still not watched it since. But no, honestly, like, I love St John. He's such a cool guy. He killed the show. He had a fair bit of time where he actually just like talked and, you know, expressed how he felt and stuff like that, which was quite nice too. But I got to touch St John and I'm going to hold that to the grave. We had the O2 priority, so we went like in the back doors, which made me feel like I was a big don. Really, it's just 'cause my friend was on O2. But you feel certified. When we got there, there was one person in the queue, one guy on his own. And he was like shitting himself because he was like stood there on his own for like 20 minutes, and he was like, he thought that he was going to get left outside because you're like in a back alley as well, you're going in the side entrance. He was shitting himself that he was just gonna get left outside, which were really funny. But we ended up being friends with him. He ended up staying with us the whole night. He was a really nice guy. He was the same age as us, like super invested in St John. We ended up going on a bit of a night out after the event. He was from Manchester, so he ended up showing us round all of the clubs and the best bars and this, that and the other, and it ended up turning into a really nice night, to be honest. But it was the first time that I'd drunk pretty much this year. It's now September, and the last time I drunk was for my girlfriend's birthday in January, so it's been a solid chunk of the year that I've not drunk and I've stayed away from alcohol because I really don't like it. It took me a few days to just actually get over it. I weren't even that drunk either. It was like 2 days where I could feel my vibration, I could feel my energy just were not right. I felt off and I'm feeling really sorry for myself. But that's what alcohol does to you. You literally poison your body, so I can't complain. But I wanted to just take a minute aside where I actually talk to you guys, because I'm at a point where I'm feeling super grateful and I'm feeling appreciated because lots of people are leaving nice comments. Lots of people they've been saying nice things about me and my channel, and that they're enjoying the videos and the content and that it's heading in a positive and productive way. To hear it, it's sort of, you try in the background on your own so much, and it's really nice sometimes when it actually starts to show and people appreciate that. So I've been feeling appreciated and appreciative of sort of everything in life and everything that's coming my way, and I'm just so grateful for it all. I'm also very close to 100 subs. I'm 8 subs off. I'm hoping to get there soon. I did not have any idea how long it was going to take to get to 100 subs, and I actually thought it was going to take a bit longer. As I said, I'm not there yet, and the numbers are very slow at the minute, so Please subscribe if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed already. I would very much appreciate it. Get me to 100 subs, please. I've been making a lot of improvements to the videos also, like the editing and just how I'm presenting myself in the videos. I'm becoming more comfortable and I'm really enjoying doing them. I still want to do the nature videos, but I'm trying different things and just trying them, getting a feel for them, actually building my skills up with editing and making a proper video and making content that's interesting, thought-provoking, and something that people actually want to see, rather than it just being me in a tent, which not that many people maybe are that interested in. What I'm asking of you guys that are watching, like if you've been paying attention to any of my videos and you've been seeing them progress, like I'd love some feedback. I'd love to see what your thoughts are on where the videos are and where they're heading and how they're improving, and if you like it and if you don't like it. So leave some comments and help me make videos that are just better suited for you guys. That being said, we're going to jump into the next part of the video. Enjoy.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah. No, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on.
My driver was so cool. I got in the car and asked him if I'm able to record, obviously for the YouTube video. Didn't want to put anyone or anything in it that I'm not allowed. He was completely fine with it. I could tell he was like in his zone. He was super talkative. He was such a nice guy. We're on a similar wavelength, like the things that he watches on YouTube, like camping videos and travel videos, and he like wants to do his own van up and stuff like that. We really got on, and it was nice that we had quite a good experience. He was so good though, and I really liked him. I didn't quite realise how much you glide when you drift. I've never been in a car when you drift. Just glide round. Yes, there'd water the ground, which isn't the case, you know, if you go driving outside on your own. But I still couldn't believe how much of a glide it was. Just sliding everywhere. I was expecting to be getting like thrown left to right and all over, but kind of just, it was quite steady. I really enjoyed the experience. We drove down to Stafford, which was quite an annoying drive, just for sort of 5-10 minutes in the car. It was well worth the experience and I'd do it again. Would love to be the one driving. They actually did lessons there, so you could learn how to drift, and they would teach you the basics and this, that and the other. Thought it was kind of cool, but we only had the passenger ride, which was enough. But all in all, I loved it. I want my own car now to just have a go. I bet those drivers have their own cars and end up doing that all the time. I would. The only problem is they were going through tyres for the fun of it. I've seen them change tyres every 5 minutes. But all in all, it was a great experience and I loved it. So thank you so much for watching. I thank and appreciate you endlessly, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.